You weren't meant to play video games. Okay, cleaning the contacts helped this time. So, what do I know about this game? Not a heck of a whole lot. For one, it's loud. I think it's louder than the other game we were playing. I think this was the first Yu-Gi-Oh game in the US. Forbidden Memories might have come out first. I don't remember. This is one of the first. Yeah, it's loud. Okay, I'll turn it down a little more. Hopefully that's a little better. So it's old, and this was a theme with Yu-Gi-Oh video games for a while. I don't think they do this anymore. Maybe they do. But from these early days into like the PlayStation 2 era, they would make video games, Yu-Gi-Oh video games that didn't follow Yu-Gi-Oh rules quite. So I think this is one of them. I know it's one of them, but I don't know how to play it. I've never seen anybody play this. I've never played it myself. That continue, that's from the guy who gave me this, so I know nothing. We are going to do a new game. We're going to see what this is all about. Delete save data? Yes. Welcome to the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Duel Stories. Before you start, input your duel name. So what do we got? Campaign, construction, versus trade, records, change name. Oh, that's a rare feature. Frankly, the fact that it even let me name me seems pretty... I don't know, maybe that's more common in the story-driven Yu-Gi-Oh games? Most of the Yu-Gi-Oh games I'm familiar with, you just play. You just duel. I think there's a story in this. I think there's plot. I think there's lore. And I don't know anything about it. I know what password does, though. Password is how you cheat. Oh, Yugi's gonna tell me how to cheat. This is the password mode. Enter your 8-digit password. So obviously, if I have Yu-Gi-Oh cards, which you know I do, I could read the number off of them, punch them in here, and get free cards. I'm not gonna do that. Yet. I might do it eventually. Okay, so I think there's some sort of, and I think this exists in Forbidden Memories as well. I think there's like some sort of like extra dualicular fusion type thing, possibly, where I think you can like basically combine cards. Like cards become resources that you can combine to turn into newer, better cards. That was kind of a gimmick on the PS1 because it used hardware that we didn't get in the States. So I don't know. We'll see how it works here, I guess. Okay, so who do we have here? We've got Tristan and Joey. We've got Little Yugi. We've got Mai. And who are you supposed to be? You have any idea who this is supposed to be? Are you from the manga? That's possible. We've run into manga-only characters from Dungeon Dice Monsters. It's possible. I guess let's learn. Who the heck are you? Oh, that's Mako? Oh, I didn't recognize you. Interesting. Okay. I'm the Sea Duelist. My attacks are like a tidal wave. You'll never beat me 5 times. How oddly specific. So what is even in my deck? Okay, Sinister Serpent. It doesn't look like it has its effect. Oh, this doesn't have its effect either. Also, that's 300 attack and 250 defense. Not sure what that cost is, though. Okay, so effect monsters don't appear to exist. Oh, God. My deck is trash! Like, you thought it was bad before. When I was just using stuff out of the first booster pack. This is way worse. Eyes peek into an opponent's hand. Do they actually, though? Direct attack on opponent's life points. Okay, so you do have an effect. Bone Mouse. Oh, we've got this guy. You don't have your effect. You don't have your effect. Alright, I think all we can do is do a duel and see how this works. Because I don't have the manual. Oh good, I get to go first. We've got Bone Mouse, Mech Mole, Buku, Monster Eye, and Fungi of something. Alright. Let's try putting Monster Eye in defense. Fusion of Monster Eye and Fungi of the Musk created. What? No, I didn't mean to do that. Dark World Thorns. Oh, this is like freaking... Oh no. Okay. This is kind of like the PlayStation game. There are rules to fuse your monsters from your hand and from your field together to make stronger monsters. That's why your deck is so crap. But I don't know what those rules are. I don't know what's allowed. I don't even know how to summon this guy. I'm pressing A and nothing happens. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. We need to turn the volume down on this guy. I guess I end my turn. Okay, so he was able to put something in defense mode. How do I do that? Like that, apparently. Okay. Used. Power of Kaishin. Power up the melting red Sh. Well, luckily it's still weaker than Dark World. So we've got... man. Maybe Fiend and Beast do something together? Nope. Nope. What is happening? What is happening? Why can't I do anything? Oh, this game is so scuffed. Okay. So we've got a bug. I don't know, maybe Mechanical Spider and you make something? Gigatech Wolf. Okay. That's fine. That's grand even. So I'm just gonna... basically, to win this game, I'm going to have to memorize fusions. I'm going to have to memorize which weak cards go together to make a strong card. And that's how I think I can win. At least the PS1 game has graphics. I don't know. I can't imagine that you guys fuse into anything, but let's find out. I mean, I could... maybe these fuse into something as well, but, like, I don't want to lose my good monsters. Nope, that did nothing. Alright. Cool. If you can believe it, I don't think I'm terribly interested in completing this game. This game might be bad. You think you owned this game? Oh, I'm sorry for you. I mean, look, if this was the only Yu-Gi-Oh game that existed, which might have been true at the time, better than nothing, I'm sure. But otherwise, this is rough. Okay, so one perhaps useful thing I've learned is whatever you select first, so I selected Muka Muka first, that's the monster that gets retained if you try to fuse two things that don't fuse. The second monster gets thrown away. That seems like useful knowledge. Fiend Earth? Earth Fiend? No. Well, the good news is I think we win this turn. Ah, I lost. It ain't possible. Next time, you're gonna be fish bait. You won, so you get a card part. And you get Kaminariko. I think that's the little electric dude. Yeah, it is. What is a card part? What does that mean? Oh, I think I know. Maybe. Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe this works differently than I thought. So these are described as lower body. And these are described as upper body. So maybe you have to combine a lower body with an upper body? What's Wisp? What's Wisp? Tell me! Tell me! Is this? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Hold on, wait. Sorry, I'm seeing if I can get this to say Slender Mantis! Slender Man! Yu-Gi-Oh! Was ahead of the turn! They were ahead of the game. They knew. They knew. I don't quite follow as to what we're supposed to do here. So we're gonna do a couple more duels in a hopes that it reveals something. I'm Yugi. Nice to meet ya. Let me explain a few things. Collect cards and parts by dueling. There are duelists at every stage. You have to beat each one 5 times. That's how you advance. Well, I'm glad that someone's telling me how to play the game. Okay. So where's the Kamehameha dude? Here he is. Add to deck? I don't know how to add this to my deck. I click details, I click add to deck, and it doesn't appear to do anything. Now, I could understand that if, like, maybe we need to remove something from the deck. But I also don't know how to remove something from the deck. Like, there's a big card that says no, but I can't actually select that. Oh boy. Okay. We've got Starboy. We've got Fiend. We've got Frog the Jam. We've got a bunch of water. Did we just steal Mako's deck after he lost? Did we shake him on the side of the road? Say, give us your cards? Let's try mixing... Oh, no, let's not. Let's just summon Frog the Jam. And then we'll try doing some fusions. So yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but I think... Yeah, I summoned this in face down attack position. That's a thing you can do in these weird, super jank Yu-Gi-Oh games. What is this? I don't know. Wind. What do we think? Maybe you on top and you on bottom? Nope. Doesn't like that. Well, that's Pot the Trick. Those are like my two, like, I don't know, like favorite, like weirdly named, like cards. Like Frog the Jam, Pot the Trick. What do those mean? I don't know. We're just gonna straight up summon Hero's Shadow Scout for its bulk. And we'll try fusing up. We were able to fuse the fungus with something previously, so we should remember that. The fungus is good. I don't remember what we fused the fungus with, but we fused it with something. And also, like, a robot beast was a thing. Oh, Key Mace. 400. Alright. Horrible mistake number 2 about this game. I think there's a, You can edit stream info, but it says must be an editor to access. I'll look at that. Surely you must be. I'll figure it out. So here's the thing. This monster, Key Mace, 400 attack, had less attack than the monster it destroyed. I think there's some trickery afoot. I think there's attributes. I think there's a rock, paper, scissors mechanic. Kind of like Dungeon Dice monsters. I bet light monsters are strong against fiend monsters. And that's just another thing I'm going to have to memorize. That didn't work. That's fine. Nope, that didn't do anything. And that seems to, like, waste my turn. It's like, okay, you can try to fuse something, but if you fail, that's all you get to do. Nothing. And I suppose I could... I mean, like I said, this was not planned. Okay, Forest... You might do something. Forest and... Maybe the Fiend? No, darn. I mean, I think the way to win this game is to just look up a table of, like, what you need to fuse certain monsters, and I don't know that information. Luckily, we are still in the noob stages, where we're not getting beat up too much for our lack of knowledge. Yeah, light must just automatically destroy fiends. Okay, hey, we've got forest and we've got the plant and we've got this thing again. Maybe we can maybe these will make Dark World Thorns? No, they didn't. Do nothing. Well, Light from Death Note also seeks to exterminate the fiends of the world. That's also true. 100%. But no, that's not quite what I was going for. I think I'm just gonna have to summon one of these regular, like, so I can do some damage. Just avoid a fiend, so that Yugi doesn't destroy it with his light monsters. Okay. It's 900 attack on a single card. That's, like, really good for this deck. Now, believe it or not, I'm a little more familiar with the fusions in the PlayStation 1 version. That scroll, I think, can be used as, like, dragon fusion material to make some cool stuff. Boy, but yeah, I really don't know. Okay, fusion of Mystery Hand and Fungi of the Musk created Dark World Thorns. Okay, so it seems that plants and fiends do go together. And I don't know if that's all plants and fiends or what. We might have to play with that. That's a shame. But we've got a monster that we can actually summon that is not complete trash next turn. Which is a lovely change. We're learning. Maybe. what is learning. I don't know if I'm learning anything of value. You know, this is probably information. You know, my brain probably could have been better spent learning, like, a new skill. A foreign language. Used Dark Hole? Boo! Boo, Yugi! Boo! Don't use Dark Hole. Oh, hello, Orson. Okay. We've got this mechanical spider. We've got that. I don't know. Can we mix you with you? Nope. Sure can't. Sure can't. Ooh! Fusion of Shadow Spectre and White Dolphin created Corroding Shark. I'll allow it. Okay. So we've made Corroding Shark, we've made Gigatech Wolf, and we've made Dark World Thorns. Why is Windows asking to know your location? I mean, it's pretty clearly laid out in the terms of service that you sell your soul to Microsoft when you install a copy. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I think we win. What can we learn? So we did one of these and a dolphin. If we do this and that, do we get the same thing? No, we don't. Okay, so it is at least somewhat monster specific, which is annoying because that's more memorization. Gee, I lost. Pretty good. Did you know I beat my dark half? And Pegasus, too. Not bad, huh? We get Chrono Lord. That's not a card I've ever seen before. First Time Guardian uses a travel ring. It's pretty powerful. I want it in my deck. Alright, we're gonna try this fruitless endeavor again. How do I get it in my deck? I don't know. I don't know. Perhaps the manual would tell me how this works, but as it is right now. My name's Tristan. You've got to win 5 times, you know. Think you've got what it takes? Tell me how to update my deck. Okay. I've returned something to the chest. Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki says it's number 143. I'll be honest, I don't even know what question you're answering. I'm sorry. The card I said I hadn't seen before. Oh, okay. Well, sure enough, 143. Add to deck. Cool. Let's add that thunder thing as well. No, not that. This is rough. This is rough. Come on, thunder thing. Yeah, the Pikachu. He looks like discount Pikachu. It's like Kami Nami Namorozu or something. In the American game, he's called Thunder Kid. This guy. Kami Narikozu. Okay, I figured out how to update my deck. It's way more cumbersome than it needs to be. Oh, we've got Cyberstein? Oh. If only we could cheat using Cyberstein. That does nothing. Kind of, yeah. So Cyberstein is a weird card where you can pay 5,000 life points, over half of your life points. But when you do, you can summon any monster you want from the fusion deck for free. I mean, it's not for free. You've paid 5,000 life points, but basically you can pay 5,000 life points to summon Blue Eye's Ultimate Dragon. Is basically what it comes down to. That is what he's historically known for. It's not cheating, it's within the rules, but it's... I mean, I think it did get him... I don't know if it ever got him banned, but it certainly got him on, like, the naughty list for a while. Okay, how about this fiend and this bug? Nope, nothing. Can I mix two of the same thing together? Nope, sure can't. Alright, well that's useful to know. this seems like a game to have the wiki open. It does. It does, doesn't it? Or at the very least, like, for the sake of streaming, it seems like something that I need to, like, study up on. I need to, like, know the rules of this in order to make it interesting to watch. Frankly, it's not very interesting to play like this. I just don't get what we're doing. There's the dolphin, so if I get one of those skulls, I can make a thing. But otherwise, I don't think you and you mix to make anything, do you? No, you sure don't. Yeah, the wiki or maybe like the Prima strategy guide, you know? Something like that. Oh, hey, there's the skull thing. So we should... Okay, so... Okay. I know I can make the shark thing. I'm seeing if some of the mechanics are similar to the PlayStation game that I know a little more about. And I think they are. So I'm going to try something over the next 2 turns here. Okay, so let's summon the dolphin. Dark Eyes Illusionist. Interesting. And we could win right now, but since I think I can learn something, we're not going to. Okay, so I've got the dolphin on the field, so I think I can still play the skull on top of it. And yes, make the thing. Good. Cool. What is this? Special? Card effect can't be activated. So some cards do have effects. We already tried Mech Mole and Weird Worm. I don't know, but we have now. That's game. This time you get a card, and a card part for construction. So you get a card part, and you get Fake Trap. A dummy trap card with no effect. So card parts and cards are different. Apologies here. I think I'm starting to understand some of the jank that's happening with the card part thing. Maybe not. Thought I did. We've got red leg and purplitic for lower body. And we've got hippoglyph for lower body. and Succubus for lower body, and Zard for lower body, and Wisp for upper body. Oh, I don't think I understand this, but I'm gonna try. So if I set the legs to 34, is that going to be the red leg? Yes. And there's the purple. Okay, and those have stars, which means I have them. Okay, do I have any upper bodies that have stars? I doubt it, because I had like a wisp. It was like in a different category. Oh, it is in a different category. Okay. Oh, this is so clunky, but I think I'm getting it. We're gonna go down to 82. Okay. So there's a monster. Wait. Did I make it? It didn't even, like, ask me if I was sure. Did I make something? I did! I did make something! And disassemble. So, presumably I don't lose out on those parts? I could reuse them for other things? Maybe? Can you go in my deck? Around here, I'm called Mai. I'm good with the Harpy Lady cards. If you can beat my Harpy Lady sisters, I'll let you go on ahead. Let's get rid of another Sinister Serpent, because these don't appear to fuse with anything that I can determine. Yeah, and I can add my weird wisp thing. Harpy's brother. If it is in this game, it probably is still called Harpy's brother. Okay, so we've got Air Marmot of Nefariousness. And we've got a man. Man seems like a good thing to fuse with things. I'm just gonna summon Muka Muka. And then I'll try mixing man with things. Used Electro Whip. Power up Dancing Elf. 800 attack? My! That's not cool, Mai! And now I'm screwed. I tried to fuse something, I failed, and now my field is empty. Great game! Okay, you are still powered up with Electro Whip. I wasn't sure if, you know, power-ups lasted forever. Oh! Oh, yes! I can play the Gigatech Wolf, I think. You? And you? So I'm still kind of screwed, but next turn I can do something. Okay. Oh, you just have straight up Harpy Lady. You don't have to fuse for it. Very fair. Why are you in the beginner league with these other chumps like Yugi and Tristan? And I guess to a lesser extent, Mako. God. Alright, let's mix man. Oh, I can't. I'm done. Thirst Trap? Maybe. I don't know. Alright, well, she's cheating. If she were a human player, she would have attacked. Although... Can I use that to my advantage? No. Well, I can get rid of you. Potentially. Man and Bladefly. Cockroach Knight? Oh, that's not very good. That's not very good at all. It makes sense at least, but I feel like I could have used that man on something better. Buku. No. And unfortunately, like, I don't know what Wynn's weakness is either. Like, we know there's attributes in this game, I just don't know what any of them are, so I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage there. Oh, she fused. She did a fusion. Unless she didn't. It's possible that she just played a monster over an existing monster that was a weaker monster. Do I mix the book with the Cockroach Knight? Seems risky, but Cockroach Knight isn't going to do much good on its own. Ah, it didn't work. Well, the good news is I have a defensive wall. But I've never... I have to beat 1400 defense. I don't know how to do that with my deck. Can I mix light and shadow together? Will that do something super cool? Nope, sure won't. I wish she didn't have to, like, go through each of her monsters and say, and I'm not using this one, and I'm not using this one, and I'm not using this one. I mean, I'm tempted to play Cyberstein on Gigatech Wolf, but if I lose that, I lose the duels, so I'm not going to do that. Cyberstein on Gale Thing. Nope. You know, actually, Cyberstein on Buku, there's a chance you might make Disc Magician. That seems to make sense in my head. Still not powerful enough. That'd only be 1350 attack. But I'd like to know if that's true. You two might make Cyber Falcon. But you don't. So clearly, what do I know? She's ruined the collector's value of the cards by spritzing them with a light solvent. Makes the ink on the cards run. It's no good. Okay, Abyss Flower. Well, maybe you're not considered a machine. Maybe that's the problem. Is there a plant wizard? Not that I can think of. I don't know. So in the PlayStation game, which I've only seen played, cards have, like, types. They have types and subtypes. So, like, it's generally understood that if you mix, like, a dragon and it has at least this much attack, and you mix it with a thunder monster, then you get, like, twin-headed thunder dragon. It's, like, stuff like that. But I don't know if that... how similar... Okay, I don't know how similar that is. We found something. Fusion of Buku and Yamatano Dragon Scroll created Lord of D, which isn't strong enough. Do you have an effect? I can't even look at you to see if you have an effect. Is there a Thunder Plant? Not that I can think of. Is there a Thunder Magician? Not that I can think of. Is there a Plant Magician? Not that I can think of. But I've got to try something. What do we think? Lord of D and... Well, I know I've got 2 of the Thunder Kids, so... Okay. Fusion of Thunder Dude and Lord of D created the Immortal of the Thunder. Okay, well that looks like hot garbage, but I'll tell you what, that's 1,500 attack points. That will do. We can do that next turn. I think she's just summoning cards so that she doesn't have to discard. I don't think she's necessarily playing more powerful cards, which is good for us. Bone Mouse and Abyss Flower created Wood Remains. Oh, that's not a good card. I will say, this artwork, and same with this, I mean, I guess same with all of them, these are radically different artworks from the printed cards. So somebody, like, I don't know, put some care and time into making these at least. And I can appreciate that. We're playing Immortal of the Thunder. We're taking out Harpy Lady. And you still have the Dancing Elf on the field. Oh, do I want to do that? If you play another Harpy Lady, it will attack this and kill it. I'm gonna hope that you don't do that, Mai, because that would be unfriendly. And we're all friends here. Field transformed a mountain? Winged Beast, Thunder, and Dragon class. Well, I think one of my monsters is Thunder, so I'm not screwed. What?! Why do you have Harpy's Pet Dragon? When did you get Harpy's Pet Dragon? Huh? I can't... I can't do anything about that. I can't kill it with fire. Jeez, man, oh man. Well, I mean, I might as well just try to take monsters out with me. That was a harpy lady. That had 1400 defense. I think Forest might be strong against Winged Beast, or whatever the harpy lady is. Because I think I should have taken recoil damage. I don't even know if this game has recoil damage. You didn't attack! Oh, I'm scared. Is Forest strong against wind? This is so stupid if true. This game is busted! What is this game? Okay. We're learning. I don't know if I like what I'm learning, but we are learning. Griggle. I think we might win after all, through dumb luck, basically. Hey, we can make the corroding shark. Let's do that. Let's reinforce that part of our brain and dispense serotonin for doing something in the game correctly that the game wanted us to do. Well, somehow we're making a comeback. Completely undeserved. Okay, can I mix thunder with anything? I don't know. I kind of doubt it. Thunder Shark? No. That would be too cool. That'd be too cool. Okay, so Immortal of the Thunder is the strongest thing we've been able to eke out of our deck at 1500 attack. Oh, hey, it's that monster that I made. Oh, wow, it has... Why does it get a field bonus? It's considered a forest monster. I don't know. It's getting a field bonus, though. It's got 2,000 defense, so we're going to put it in defense. I don't think this game is good. I think objectively this is not a very good game, but I'm getting into it a little bit. I'm adjusting to the jank, basically. Wait, did you actually do like a human move? Did you attack my defense position monster? And take recoil damage? I think you did. What? That's awesome. Well, I think we win this turn. We should not have won that. Guess I had to lose sometime. I don't think that'll happen again. So you get a card part, and you get Winged Cleaver. And Winged Cleaver isn't too bad. I mean, it's not great either. Like, all I've been able to determine is, like... Because it probably serves a similar purpose to Bladefly in the deck. I'm guessing. So it probably can only make Cockroach Knight, unless I can figure out how to use it better. Well, I mean, we've still got a Joey to face, so let's face a Joey. I'm Joey, the school's second best duelist. What, Kaiba doesn't go to school in this universe? If you want to face the best, you'll have to get through me first. Alright. You say so, man. I don't think Sinister Serpent does anything. I'm taking it out of the deck. Let's put Winged Cleaver in, though. It's at least slightly more powerful, so I prefer that. Alright, Joseph. Let's duel. Sparks! Opponent loses life points. Only 50 life points, though. That's actually very interesting, because I think that's the same thing it does in the PlayStation game. Alright. Joey has no hand. And there's my beast. Ah, damn it. I wasted that turn. Ancient Jar. Okay, I can take out Ancient Jar. Not a problem. We're gonna summon Frog the Jam, though. I'm not gonna start with my heavy hitter, if that's okay. I'm sure I've tried mixing Starboy with, like, the hand. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Okay, so there is reflection damage in this. He played Swordsman of Landstar in defense mode. And he tried to attack me with Hain Hain. But why did Hain Hain... So why did I keep Frog the Jam, and why did you lose Hain Hain? That's what I'm not clear on. I'm not sure. Let's see, so you're light, and you're a fiend. I might try playing this Shadow monster to see if Shadow beats Light, because we've determined that Light beats Fiend, but maybe Shadow beats Light. It sure does! So can I use this guy as fusion? I'm kind of scared to, but... I'm gonna try it. Ah. Failed. I kind of half expected that, so... I'm not, like, upset about it. And I think I've got Joey on the back foot. I mean, he's got nothing in his hand, so... It would take him a while for him to really ruin my day. I mean, I suppose if he has Red Eyes Black Dragon just as a card, that would give me a bad time. And I don't know if Mai played Harpy's Pet Dragon naturally or if she fused for it. Dreams. You're a dreams monster. What does that even mean? I don't know, but you're on the field now. I would have thought she would need to fuse for it too, but, you know, I'm not... I could go either way on this. Like, in the PlayStation game, yeah, usually the early game opponents have decks that are about as crappy as yours, but every once in a while they can just pull out a monster with a bunch of attack, and there's no... I mean... Whoa, wait! Okay, so I don't know what Offer is supposed to do, but it makes your monster disappear, and I don't appreciate that. I was gonna say there's no tribute summoning in this game. I'm pretty sure that's true. I don't think there's tribute summoning in this game. There isn't in the PlayStation game. That is my frame of reference. One day I'm gonna be the best. I'll duel until that day comes. Electric Snake. I mean, that might not be too bad. It's better than some of my other cards. So what? All I can really do is just, like, hold down the scroll button. I mean, that's, like, almost the most efficient way to do it. And see if I've got anything that I could fuse. I'm low on upper bodies. Okay, I've got a red spine something. Let's see what sort of red spine thing I can get. We've got the red spine, red leg. He's part pyro and part dream. We've got the red spine, purple purplich, which is a rock shadow, which does have 1400 attack, which, well, that's not bad. Anything else? I don't know, 1400 attack, that... Ooh, okay, we've got Spawn Beast as well. Let's see what kind of spawn creature we can get. This is tremendously slow, I do apologize. Spawn Redleg. I mean, it's got 1700 attack. I don't know what that cost means at all. But I think we make that. Let's go to Yugi again. Ever used parts to construct a card? I have! I figured it out all by myself, I'll have you know. Forget I said that and let's duel. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Nice try. Nice try, friendo. Red leg reminds you of a One Piece character? Okay. You're correct. I know my One Piece knowledge is worse than useless. What happened to Illusion of Gaia? I think if you open a new tab, you can look up clips on my channel, and you can see what happened with Illusion of Gaia. Long story short, I think my Super Nintendo is on the fritz. I don't think it's the cartridge. Because Chrono Trigger did the same thing. Yeah, please do post it in the Discord. All right, let's duel this fool. Okay, we can start combining man with things again. That's exciting. So what did we determine? Mixing this guy with Cockroach Knight gave us Immortal of the Thunder. What if we mix man with rock? Can we get... I'm not getting a resubscribe. That's okay. I'll live. I did try. My hardware is malfunctioning. So I don't know what to do about that. Please make... What do you call Minumoshi Warrior? Yeah! Hey, I called it! I knew it! I knew what it was gonna make! Okay. Does the Thunder and the Beast do anything? It does. What do you do? Tripwire Beast? That's not terrible. Okay. It was literally the coolest thing you've ever seen? What was the coolest thing you've ever seen? That The game that I couldn't play, or the glitch that occurred in the game that I couldn't play? Okay, I kind of want to see if I can turn these into something even more powerful at this point. I was stuck in a corner. I was very stuck. Thunder Fiend or Earth Fiend? What do we feel is a more likely thing to get me a more powerful monster? I'm thinking Thunder Fiend? Well, actually, I don't know if I even have any dragons in my deck, but if I do, if this is anything like the PlayStation game, you mix this with a dragon, I think you get Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. Actually, I think if you do this with a dragon, you're probably just going to get Thunder Dragon. And then you'd have to mix it with another dragon to get Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. That's how the PlayStation game works, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's just do that. Yeah, that's fine. We're still learning. We're learning the fusions. Oh, I wonder if I should have kept Sinister Serpent. Do those count as dragons? I don't know. A robot? Electric robot, maybe? Electric robot. Nope. No such luck. Okay, Fiend beats Dreams, I think, is what we learned there. Yep. Fiend monsters always defeat Dream monsters. I should know the red leg character because they were early enough to be in the 4Kids dub. That's an interesting theory you've got there. That does somewhat assume that I remember a lot of things from the 4Kids dub. I remember the theme song. I remember Tony Chopper had a real obnoxious voice. Hey, speaking of, there's my red leg dude. He apparently counts as a light monster, which might be a problem against Yugi, actually. I feel like he has a fair few shadow monsters, but we're probably gonna, I don't know, try to make Thunder Fiend. No. Okay, so we've got Bladefly. I don't know, can I just mix you with Bladefly? Apparently not. Chopper's bounty's only $100. Well, see, there you go. He's a worthless character. We've got a clown. I don't think there's such a thing as a thunder clown. Oh, it's $1,000 now. Well, you know, it's been 20 years. With inflation, that's probably... What's with the... I've suffered some emote spam there. That's okay. Water clown. Oh, you two might mix Thunder Aqua. Fusion of Frog the Jam and Tripwire Beast created Bolt Escargot. Really? Like, okay, I guess. Like, yeah, that is a fusion. It's like 200 points more powerful, I guess. This card crafting thing is really weird. I don't know how I feel about it. Dark Hole, no! Good thing I have Bolt Escargot in my hand. Aw, Karibo. He's so small. 1 offering required. What? There is tribute summoning in this game? That's super different from the PlayStation game. So do I just do this, do offering, and now I can summon it? Wow, okay. Interesting. Interesting. This game and the PlayStation game are not identical. We've learned this. Plant Fiend. Well, I think you'll make Dark World Thorns, won't you? Why didn't you make Dark World Thorns? Ah! Buku. I doubt that there's a plant book. Yeah, no, definitely not. Hey, Wally. You want to say hi to people? You want to say hello? Ow! No, you wanna bite me. Okay, but you need to say hi to people, though. Ow! Ow! Stop it with the biting! Ow! Oh, you little thing. Say hello, Wally. Say hello. We do need a Wally emote. Just, hey. Don't... Ow! Puh! He has violence in his heart right now. Is there a water plant? Nope. If you have a Bella emote, go ahead and use that instead for now. I'll make one up eventually. I don't know what we're gonna do for Wally. Okay, if we get closer to winning, I'm gonna try mixing this thunder with this thunder to see if that does anything. Oh wait, is there a thunder plant? No. He did choose violence. He got his claw on my lip, but I don't appear to be bleeding, so that's okay. Man, I thought thunder was a lot more versatile as a fusion material, but maybe that's only in the PlayStation game. Or maybe that's only to make Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. I don't know. Thunder Fiend? No, let's just summon you. Oh, that was a light monster, so I instantly lost. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about the instant losing things. Like, on the one hand, it let me beat Mai when she had the Harpy's pet dragon. Come again? What just happened there? Okay, so Earth beats Thunder every time. The jank goes both ways. Alright, well, let's play an Aqua card then. I mean, in theory, this and this will make another Bolt escargot, wouldn't it? Yeah, it does. Look at me knowing things. He needs an evil emote with the red eyes? Okay. Oh no, not Dark Hole! Don't do that! The red eye one wouldn't be too hard to do. I might try to do like a... And granted, this would probably involve me trying to make my own GIF, which sounds complicated, but maybe I could make one where he's like confused and he has like question marks that appear next to his head. I think that would be really good. But that also sounds like it would take effort to do. What just happened to my big dude? Pyro beats Forest. Okay. I understand that, but I still don't like it. A jester hat? That could be good. Okay, so all I've learned is that I can make Bolt escargot really consistently. I don't know that that's necessarily a good thing, because it's not that great a monster, but I can make it. I think this will make Gigatech Wolf. It did. It did make a Gigatech Wolf. Oh, like kawaii, kind of like Ugu eyes, kind of. Yeah, we could do that. Okay. Fusion of Bolt escargot and Dragon Scroll creates Thunder Dragon. I'm not crazy. So if I had one more dragon, I think I could make Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. And once you can play Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, at least in the PlayStation game, you just win. I might be able to make a zombie dragon out of this and the bone mouse, too, honestly. But I kind of want to wait to test that until I know I'm going to win. Okay. Oh, I've already summoned something this turn. Okay, next turn. Okay. Let's try it. Bone Mouse and Thunder. Make me Skelgon. Well, that's only 100 points better. Boo! Boo! Yeah, we're climbing up the ranks, but it's not worth it. It's 6 stars. I don't know what that's worth. Yeah, you beat your dark half and Pegasus. Good for you. I get a dark hole? That seems like a nice thing. Sucks all the monsters off the field. Probably could have chosen a different word. See if we can craft another monster. Let's see if we can put pieces together that the good Lord didn't intend for us to put together. The Siberian succubus. Well, it's got a lot of defense. But not much else. Whoa! And it's got 2,000 attack and defense? Excuse me? What? Why wouldn't I have that in my deck? You know, I've got some rare cards. If you want them, take them. But you gotta beat me first. Yeah. Wait. Why can't... Why can't I add that to my deck? Is this cost thing... Is that the cost up top, the 413 out of 430? Is that what's happening? I think it is. I think it is. Okay. Okay, I don't understand why I can't add this to my deck. You need 40 cards in your deck. I don't understand why it doesn't let me do that. Okay. I might do some reading up on this game. I am not going to promise that this one's ever going to make a comeback, because it's really janky, and I think I would be better served knowing how it works. So I might do some research on this one. Believe it or not, I like to be good at games every once in a while. And I think if I could learn a little bit, I could be good at this one. I'm starting to get adjusted to jank. That's going to be it for tonight, though. Tomorrow we might be on again. I don't know with what. We might do some racing. I'm kind of in a Cars mood right now. So we might do that. And eventually, I've got my laptop back. So somebody was interested in having me do some RTS games. I mean, we'll see how we get on with it. I'll do it. I don't have a lot of experience in that genre, but I'll give it a whirl. See if it's see how we feel about it. But yeah, sorry that the Super Nintendo didn't work out. I need to either clean it or... Well, if it's not a cleaning that it needs, then I'm struggling to come up with what it could be. But we'll try the cleaning first and see how that goes. But hey, y'all have a good evening. Pot of Greed. You have a good night. Thanks for joining. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye.